Here's part two to my response to this person's legitimately placed question. And the other thing I wanted to say, this laws of slavery, chattel slavery and indentured slavery, as I said before, distinguish between those who are outside of the community of Israel and those who were inside. This was a Jew and a Gentile thing. And Gentiles were of all races and nationalities and cultures and creeds. Because they were Gentiles and non-believers, they were all bundled together and therefore could be sold into slavery to Jewish and Israelite masters at the time. Europeans changed these laws and altered them, no doubt influenced by this particular passage. And the indentured servants became not Israelite people, but white people. And then they also changed the chattel slavery, which covered all races and nationalities of people outside of the nation of Israel, and turned them and reduced them to just being black people and Native Americans. So, like divorce, for example, God says he gave man to be with one woman, to be a woman, and a man will leave their families and become one. And that's how it was supposed to be perpetually. But then because of their sin, God allowed Moses to provide a certificate of divorcement. And what did people do? We took divorce and ran rampant with it. And so the key thing here to be understood is that if all things were the same today as it were back then, the Christians, believing Christians, would never be enslaved regardless of their race. And we all know that many of the black slaves were Christian people. And so that is where the Europeans got it wrong. And there's a lot of people who got it wrong. So, but the fact of the matter is, when it's all said and done, God was not sanctioning the type of a slavery that happened on American soil. Never sanctioned that. And number two, Christ came to fulfill all laws and to put an end to all of those 660 plus some odd laws that he gave the nation of Israel. When Christ died on that cross, he put an end to all of those laws. And now there is no sanction for any type of slavery the way it has been in this country.